By-district action, the Marlin Bulldogs versus the Hillsboro Eagles. A dandy of a ball game shaping up, Butch.
Sure is, Dale. It's a nice night, a little bit cool, a little bit of sprinkle, but I tell you what, nothing's going to stop these playoff teams.
It is a beautiful night for high school football here in Central Texas, and first of all, we'll talk a little bit about the Marlin Bulldogs. They are coached by Tom Bagby, who leads his Dogs into this contest with a 6-2-1 record, 4-0-1, and a co-championship in District 16 AAA. On offense, they're led by quarterback Bobby Dials, wears the number 4 jersey, and Dials does a fine job of running the veer offense. Behind him, 2 very able running backs. One of those is Darrell Giddings, number 32, and Darrell with some excellent bloodlines. He is the younger brother of Bernard Giddings, who now plays for the University of Houston Cougars. And also beside him in the backfield is number 12, Ernest Cleveland, who's been averaging about 80 to 100 yards per game. Also in Cleveland is also quite speedy in the Marlin backfield. On defense, you want to look out for 2 young men. Number 2, James Marjota, a linebacker, excellent on the blitz. He often gets a number of quarterback sacks per night. And also beside him, number 70, Johnny Dupree, defensive end, the biggest man on the front line of the defense for the Marlin Bulldogs at 225 pounds, and he'll be in on a number of tackles tonight, and they'll need his size because Hillsboro's offensive line has tremendous size. Once again, it'll be Marlin versus Hillsboro, and for a look at the Hillsboro Eagles, here is my friend Butch Henry.
I thank you, Dale. B.J. Korinek is in his first year as the head coach of the Hillsboro Eagles, and what a great job he and his staff have done turning this program around. They come to tonight's game with a 9-1 record. Their only loss was the district rival, Cedar Hill. Needless to say, the entire city of Hillsboro has gone bananas because Hillsboro has not won a district title or been in the playoffs since 1966. So they can turn out the lights tonight, the last one leaving Hillsboro, because a bunch of people are going to be here trying to pull the Eagles through. Offensively, Hillsboro runs out of a wing T. They'll be led by the quarterback number 9, Brian Irwin. He does a good job of directing the offense, and he is a good leader. He will not be at full speed tonight due to a knee injury, but he will play. As far as the leading rusher, anybody that's been in Central Texas the last 6 months knows the name of Bubba Spencer. He wears the number 34. He has rushed for 1,312 yards this year. He's 220 pounds and runs a 4.7 40, and he is a good one. As far as the leading receiver, number 12, the split end, Oscar McGill, good hands, good speed, and a game breaker. Defensively, the Eagles run out of a 4-3 alignment. Their leading tackler is a big defensive tackle, number 77, Larry Spencer. That's right, Larry Spencer is Bubba Spencer's baby brother, and he tips the scales around 270 pounds. So we'll see tonight if the Cinderella story will continue for the Hillsboro Eagles.
Butch, it's getting loud already, and it's getting exciting. Hillsboro versus Marlin, Class 3A by district underway, and we'll be back with player introductions right after this.
Falls Street, next to the square, has been serving the people of Marlin and Falls County since 1909. A lot of years have passed.
And watch repair. A different and unique gift idea would be a handcrafted China doll made in Hillsboro. The holiday season is rapidly approaching, and Worth & Jewelers has that ring, bracelet, or necklace for someone special on your gift list. Worth & Jewelers on the east side of the square in downtown Hillsboro.
1836, a full-line supermarket. Cashway specializes in a large variety of...
Coach of the Hillsboro Eagles, I'd like for you to meet our team and staff.
George Kilgo, defensive linebacker, offensive receiver coach.
Cullen Davis, defensive secondary, offensive backs.
John Grazer, offensive line, defensive tackle. Joel Smith, offensive back.
Bob Jones, line coach.
David Scott, back coach.
Jim Hollingsworth, freshman.
Kevin Patton, offensive halfback, senior.
Timmy Thompson, offensive halfback, junior.
Billy Lucas, left defensive end, senior.
Randall Faulkner, right linebacker, senior. Scott Steele, offensive tackle, junior. Brent Beavers, junior, guard. Brian Irwin, junior, quarterback. Jason Thornell, sophomore, tight end. Jason Albert, senior, strong safety.
Ricky Gilcrease, senior, strong safety.
Brett Ferris, outside linebacker, sophomore.
Clay Cowan, defensive end, senior. Larry Howard, senior, tight end.
Mark Faulkner, punter, junior.
Mike Bledsoe, split receiver, senior.
Joe Gilcrease, linebacker, sophomore. Robert George, defensive end, junior. Ben Lindsley, defensive tackle, sophomore.
Robert Durr, place kicker, senior.
Daniel Gruder, running back, sophomore.
Austin Gill, junior, split end. Katie Brooks, cornerback, junior.
Joe Johnson, split end, junior.
Robert Bell, halfback, junior. Bobby Shrunk, middle linebacker, senior.
Joe Donworth, center, junior.
Lawrence Crystal, tackle, junior. Renee Bose Kessler, fullback, senior. Lord Hill, tackle, junior.
Crocker Martin, sophomore, tight end.
Steve Lindsley, senior, middle linebacker. Jeff Runkle, center, sophomore. Dan Williams, linebacker, senior.
Russ Johnson, special assistant, junior.
I'm Matt Crane, I'm the manager.
Keith Williams, junior, manager.
My name is Ricky Bowden, I'm varsity manager. Varsity manager. Jeff Fennell, I'm a varsity manager.
Tom Bagby, head coach, Marlin Bulldogs, 16 3A co-champs, Sikkim Dogs. Here's the rest of the Dogs.
Coach Gary Wilson, defensive secondary.
Coach John Benson, offensive and defensive line.
Coach John Roskowski, running backs, linebackers. Coach Billy Johnson, offensive and defensive line.
Gary Taylor, secondary coach, wide receivers.
David Pike, quarterback, safety, senior.
James Margiota, outside linebacker, tight end, senior.
Marcus Rose, running back and linebacker, sophomore.
Bobby Downs, quarterback, senior, safety.
Mike Lang, split end, defensive end, senior.
Jay Butler, flanker, defensive end, punter.
Seymour Smith, linebacker, senior. Randy Evans, flanker, corner, senior.
Kendall Jones, quarterback, defensive back, senior. Demetrius Dees, quarterback, safety, sophomore.
Ernest Cleveland, running back, safety, junior. Mike Mills, running back, defensive back, senior.
Norman Murphy, sophomore, running back, linebacker. Dara Giddens, running back, sophomore.
Eric Kunkel, outside linebacker, senior. Michael Sadler, defensive aid, sophomore.
Benny Tubb, split end, cornerback, junior. Andre Johnson, center, defensive end, sophomore.
Cam Youth, outside linebacker, junior.
Steve Maston, center, defensive end, freshman.
Mike Lloyd, guard, defensive end, senior.
Hewlin Hill, tackle, outside linebacker, and sophomore. Jeff Harris, offensive tackle, linebacker. Lewis Brown, offensive guard, linebacker.
Donald Bowman, offensive guard, senior.
Johnny Dupree, offensive tackle, defensive end, junior.
Joe Jones, offensive tackle, defensive guard, senior.
David Melton, junior, guard.
Jonathan Williams, 3 technique, tackle, junior.
Craig Zos, offensive tackle, 3 technique, junior.
Ken Green, offensive tackle, defensive 3 technique, senior. Mike Giddens, back, linebacker, junior.
Charles Parsons, split end, sophomore.
David Smith, tight end, cornerback, senior.
John Miner, tight end, defensive end, junior. Tommy Thompson, junior, student trainer.
Greg Bagby, game helper, freshman. James Jones,
Manager, freshman.
J.J. Benson, helper, freshman.
Isaac Brown, manager, freshman.
Floors in Hillsboro are specialists in all types of
hometown pride, we believe.